what's up, y'all? Welcome to the weekly World Rap Championships Look Back Show. We're in week 9 of the regular season. That means one more week until the playoffs. But before we get deep into that, I want to take a minute and introduce my guests. Over here we have host of New York's longest running hip-hop show, The Underground Railroad, Jay Smooth.
What's up? BillDoctrine.com.
And over here we have Mosley Music Group Interscope recording artist, D.O.E.
D.O.E. You know what it is, North Side of Rider. We here.
Word. So y'all ready to watch some battles?
Let's do it.
Week 9's Battle of the Week is Mad Ill's Imparable versus Sunny Bamboo and Half Blown from the ATL division. Let's check it out.
You got Mad Ill's Imparable.
That's what's good.
Versus Half Blown and Sunny Bamboo.
I'll calmly rip this duel on screen. This ain't a strong team, although it's King Kong and his prom queen.
Why you think you hard for it? Cause this dude looks like Predator had sex with Chewbacca from Star Wars.
Hate this guy with the passion. He's the fattest. He uses a bra the size of a hammock.
If you don't got skills, then stop rap hating. This looks like a short, loony George Clooney after ass raping Matt Damon.
Check it, nice dreadlocks. You're not fresh ock, you're more like my used sweat socks.
All that bullshit you talk about my man tits. Check it out. If I would lift it up real quick, you can see his mother's fucking handprints.
Your boyfriend probably helped twist your braids. He's so ugly that his photo cracks picture frames.
Yo, I'm fighting still. It's obvious y'all cats is writing still. Yo, give it up for the 2 rejects out of Cypress Hill.
Round 2.
Shut the fuck up, because this is a faggot team. This is what happens to the last team that was battling. I spread their blood on the wall. Is this from a notebook? I leave this whole flow shook. He's a hoe. Look.
You're as soft as a couch. I've heard of Jabba the Hutt, but he's Jabba the House. I'm fucking knocking you out. Stop talking, dropping rhymes. I'm surprised the first rapper I seen is pocket-sized.
Sick and tired of this dude. I don't even hear you. Let me check for a second opinion. Yeah, you whack from over here, too.
You got your flow on eBay. Look like Nacho Libre. Matched up with a Mexicano T-Pain.
Your flow ain't really been drowning. Hey, they should get the 50,000 so they can move him and the rest of their cousins out of public housing.
I spit serious flames, don't lie, that shit is your period stain. Or at your head when I crack it against the wall. I'm wrecking y'all, I'm fresh and raw. Hey, I tossed your bitch ass to Fargo. Your CD doesn't have a barcode. And who the fuck rocks denim cargos? Look at him.
Round
Check him
3. Kill him!
Hey, yo, he's thinking it's sick when he's busted. I rip him in public. This fat MC can have a clan of manatees swim in his stomach. And this is his bitch midget husband that isn't too fly. After this, the bitch Mickey Blue Eyes will get his tubes tied.
This man is not the damn speaker. Why the fuck are you gonna team up with a damn anteater? And my flow will kill, because I'm ripping whatever word. I could sign language the rest of this battle, and it'll be the dopest shit you ever heard. My freestyle's dope in what they say, bro. Hey, yo, everyone's seen the movie. Vote for Pedro.
Bitch, if we had 50,000, that would be like 1,002 pesos.
You look like Selma Hayek went and collided with a Mexican lion until his flesh started frying.
The winner is no one, because we're going into overtime, bitches.
Yo, I got a minute to wreck it. That's actually twice the time it took to get both of they bitches naked.
I'm splitting you, brother. During the halftime, they were probably in their whack ride, kissing each other.
And I know I fucked up on the set, but I'm coming back it and fresh. Why you showing me my back? Your back, bitch. This ain't time for
and
sex.
I'm not E.T.
You ain't my equal. You ain't even part of my people. You can get a better job if you waited outside all day up at the Home Depot. Y'all look better if you could hang up some sheetrock.
Kill. Sheetrock, shut the fuck up, you eat cock. And when it comes to dope lines and points, they need lots. My rhyme is just spitting. It looks like someone fucking resurrected Steve Irwin and he brought his crocodile with him.
You fucking rapping just freely, I smash him, it's easy. Those aren't Smurf shoes, you just got shitted on by Aladdin's genie.
And your girl's pussy is the type that I ate for lunch or want for lunch. I'll feed her a fucking carrot then give her a donkey punch. Since I'm Mexican, I'll shoot you straight out the barrel and fucking make your girl do laps right around my sombrero.
Mad Ill's Imparable. Give it up.
Alright, so that was the battle of the week out of ATL. Mad Ill's Imparable versus Sunny Bamboo and Half Blown. What did y'all think?
I was pretty impressed, especially for it to be week 9. It seemed like they were still coming pretty strong.
I mean, they was definitely doing their thing. Like, I think Matt Ills had the best delivery out of the two.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Out of Matt Ills and Parable.
Right.
Yeah.
He came across like he knew what he was saying. Even when he messed up, he was so confident about it that I didn't even notice it until afterwards. You know what I mean?
Right. So what did y'all think of Sunny Bamboo and Half Blown? Do you think they really gave them some go, or do you think they were already like, oh, you know, it's not like we gonna win anyway, so
I thought they were cool. Compared to previous weeks, I thought they came pretty strong, especially going against the well-known champions. I thought it seemed like maybe knowing they can't win is letting some people get more comfortable and just go for the gusto.
Right.
But you could still tell that Matt Ills and Parable are the class of the field, though.
Yeah, I mean, Sunny Bamboo, he was kind of funny. Like, he was throwing little jabs out there that caught my attention. His partner, Half Blown, I don't know about him. He just didn't come across, like his lines didn't connect. And then he seemed like he didn't have any confidence. Like he didn't believe it. So why the hell should I believe it?
Right, and it's also like when you in a partnership, you have to have a tag team.
Yeah.
Like it's really got to be a chemistry there. Like when you tag teaming like that. So I felt like.
And then on top of that, when he messed up, I think he messed up twice, and then you seen him in the background holding his head like, damn. Like, you don't do that.
Right.
On the battlefield.
You can't, like, reveal to your opponent that you fell off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you get beat up.
All right, so Murder of the Week this week was brought to you by defending champions, Thesaurus and Illmaculate, at the expense of Franco and Element.
Thesaurus and Illmaculate against team on the right, Franco and Element.
I got the dopest rhymes, and I feel fucking great, because we ain't gonna need overtime to finish the only guys that are 0-9.
You'll get fucking pulverized. Yeah, you better squash the beef, because you probably live across the street from Dawson's Creek. I'll kick you so hard that you'll quantum leap, because you're a pompous geek.
Oh, I spit like this. I spit that foul shit. Matter of fact, here's your house, bitch. I spit it off the top of the dome, rocking the home, looking at me mad.
Oh yeah, this loser ain't great. You're stupid and fake. That ain't a fucking box as a home. That's a box for some food we just ate.
Yeah, that box is my home. And I'll keep living in it as long as you stop saying off the top of the dome. And you would be a tight MC if we went to 93. Even your partner wants to side with me. Yeah, you don't want to rhyme, so please, you better light a bleeze.
Oh, that's
about the story's immaculate, you know, I'm kind of fucking mad because I don't think Franco has heart in it. Because, man, I know he rips harder than that, man. I'm not trying to front on you, man. You didn't have your heart in the last battle. Because fucking, before other battles, man, you was jumping around and shit.
You've been stepping on my toes the whole day, dude.
I'm stepping on your fucking toes.
You can't even fucking count bars,
I can't count bars. I can't fucking count bars.
You've been, like, rapping, like, 11 bars the whole day.
Well, fuck you, because you weren't even doing shit. Whatever, you got hyped in the last battles, and now you just...
Fall back,
listen,
man.
guys, don't fucking tell me to fucking fall back. Like, who the fuck are you to tell me to fall back? Like, real shit, you gonna try to clown me? I can't count bars, and we ain't won the last fucking battles, and you don't put your heart in it? Fuck that shit. I'm trying to get hyped over here, and you just fucking sitting around.
Man, you're
like,
just fucking bitching, bro.
I'm not fucking bitching. I know you, man. You're a fucking animal, and you weren't being a fucking Franco. I know, man. That's what I'm saying.
All right, coach.
Wow.
Right.
So that was the Murder of the Week. Element Franco versus Illmaculate and Thesaurus. What do you all think?
I mean, I thought they were... I feel bad for Element and Franco because it seems like they're both dope MCs, but they're just not a good match for each other. And it seems like, especially Element, he seems like he's real nice with the freestyles, but it's not really in like a punchline format that works for this kind of battle.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he got too emotional, too over. Like, he was putting too much into it.
Right.
Like, you know, and it wasn't fitting. And then another thing, man, like when you battling, you can't show your emotions. If you mess up, just take it and stride. And one thing Franco and Element was doing, they was laughing at the disses being thrown at them. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like what Element and Franco was saying after the battle. I mean, they're supposed to be a team, but at the end, they ended up kind of, you know, bitching at each other, essentially. Yeah. Like, it was like, yo, you could have been on your game. You could have been on your game. So it was obviously not that tight chemistry that, you know, Immaculate and Thesaurus had.
Nah, yeah. They had, like, chemistry. Like, they grew up together. Like they've been
like, they
battling.
went back, like babies and pacifiers.
Yeah, like, they kept going back and forth. It was real dope. Even when they was messing up, like, they kept it going. Like, all right, from my observation, I think Immaculate and Thesaurus, whatever his name is, I think that they were so confident that even when they knew, like, when they messed up, that they can just keep it rolling. Meanwhile, when Element messed up, he was like,
Right. And Element had some dope lines. I mean, he took the cardboard box out of the garbage and was like, here, that's your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had some really dope lines, but it was just, like you said, it was so emotional. He was so excited about it that he ended up just falling off at the very end and not strategically, you know, delivering on those punchlines.
Right. Like Thesaurus and Ilmac are real good at when they run out of fresh lines to say, they'll get things in to just keep it flowing. Like, they don't just, like, Element would just go, and, but, like, Thesaurus and Ilmac always get something in, then they'll come in with the home run at the end.
Exactly.
They get just enough, like, all those flips that Ilmac got in, like, your partner wants to side with me. Like, as long as you fill in all the space and get in a few of those home runs.
You said half.
Right.
There's only two halves in the whole.
Yeah, Immaculate is really ill with the lines.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was dope, though.
Yeah.
That's why it's called the Murder Pick of the Week. What's it called?
The Murder of the Week.
The Murder of the Week.
Because, you know, for a minute, it did look grim. Like, the way I was looking at it, I was like, okay, Element's coming with the lines, like, in the beginning, but it was like, still, you couldn't really defeat the champs. Like, they came in at the end and was like, yo, you think you're good, but we're going to lock it down.
Yeah. And the interview was hilarious, I just got to say.
The interview at the end got really dramatic with Element and Franco. That was kind of crazy. I was like, but I thought Franco made some good points. He was just saying, you know.
You can see his heart wasn't in it, and he was talking about making a transition. He was like, people calling
each other faggots all day, like, maybe that's not for him anymore, you know?
Yes, I don't think he wants to battle anymore.
But it is for somebody else, so we're going to keep these battles going.
Yeah, let's keep them going. Like, come on.
And if you're here to battle today, then, you know, take it seriously while you're here for your part. Not saying that I think Franco wasn't taking it seriously, but...
He wasn't.
No, he wasn't taking it seriously. He wasn't taking it seriously.
He put his heart into it.
Definitely. So, one more question. What did you all think about Franco? He made a point that in order to sell records, you have to jump on these fads, or you have to jump on everything like that's new when it comes to technology, this and that, or certain trends. What's your thoughts on that?
You don't have to. I think people are just naturally born followers, and when something is popping, they try to jump on that train. But I think if you look at anybody who came in and really took over, they came when everybody was this way. They came from another way. You know what I mean? Like perfect Run DMC. When they came, all the rappers up to that point were dressing in cowboy boots and wearing, you know, leather vests with their chest out, and you know, African Bambaataa, and them was kind of looking like Parliament. Run DMC was like, look, they don't dress like that around my way. They put on, you know, the Adidas suits and they took off.
And the shell toes.
It was gone. Like, I mean, even when you look at Big, like, Big came in when New York scene was real cruddy and real grimy. Everybody had on the Scullies and the fatigue jackets, and everything was real grimy, which is, I love that period. He cleaned it up. He's like, yo, I'm hood too, but I wear suits. Definitely. I wear Versace. So I think, you know, people usually, I mean, if you just want to get in there and just coast and not be on top, yeah. Follow what everybody else is doing. But if you're trying to be that dude, you got to come differently.
You got to change.
You gotta, like NWA, they came when hip-hop, they came, if my memory serves me correct, they came when everybody was on that self-destruction
Right.
tip.
Everybody was kind of on a conscious vibe.
Yeah, and they came like, nigga, straight out of Compton.
right.
You know what I mean? And they was kicking over stuff, and they had Jerry curls, and we was like, wow, people still wearing Jerry curls? and you know, and it was like they was, you know, had people in the background. They was talking about the gangs and stuff. Like, you know, even Snoop when he came, his whole thing, he came rocking. I think Snoop was the first rapper I ever seen rocking a hockey jersey.
And he was gangster, but he wasn't yelling. He came in real smooth like.
Right.
So that was his style.
So he changed it,
he changed
you know.
the game.
Right. And then like right now you have Kanye taking it in the other direction.
Kanye
Like,
took it
I don't have to
else.
pretend to be all that. I'm just like a regular dude, and that's refreshing for people.
Right.
So-
And Kanye is more of a dichotomy. He likes the flash, but he also has this crazy backpacker side to
He's like
him
a what?
too. He has the flash. He's
what's the word you use?
The word I use, dichotomy. Like he's got these two
What does it
different
mean?
angles.
I need new words.
It's like just two sides melded into one. I mean, he's a Gemini, so
Dichotomy.
he's got the two sides going. So you got
Dichotomy. See? You learn something new every day. This ain't just rap. This is educational right here.
Anyway,
Dichotomy, people.
And I think that's the thing about following fads is that could be good for short-term success. Like you'll have that one single that hits the top of the charts right now, but if you want to have a lasting career, you need to come with something original. It's really going to make a connection.
Something
Because,
different.
you know, if you're just getting 13-year-olds to buy ringtones, 13-year-olds are not going to like the same thing 4 months from now, so you're going to be over.
Exactly. Come on, Slick Rick came with a patch on his eye.
not by choice, but I mean it worked.
Yeah, like, you know, hey. So,
All right,
that's
let's
what
get
it
into
is.
the next segment. This week's MC of the Week goes to Nameless for a solo rampage on the entire T-Dot division. From Scott Boogie to the judges, everyone felt this dude's rap. Here's Nameless as the Hitman.
Trust unto God, and he shall direct your path. Divinity protects him. Evil fears him. The world needs him.
Nameless.
Who battling these guys? I should be battling the judges. And he's a faggot while we're on the subject, the host is. Hey yo, he's a fucking heroin addict. And right now I'm fucking staring at a faggot. And don't even tempt me, because you've been posting for years on Hip Hop Canada how I'm your favorite MC. And I'm about to rip this track. Good thing you kept the tag on your hat so you can bring it back after you get ripped into little shreds.
This guy just went in there by himself and fucking caught a murder. The fuck you gotta say to that?
Here this week's MySpace, The Hookup Top 10 Punchlines is picked by our guests, J Smooth and D.O.E.
Number 10.
And he's from Whitby. I'm from Toronto, but I'll stretch a poncho over your mom's pussy and play that shit like a bongo.
Crap! It's so plain to see. Stop jumping up and down. If you gotta pee, then pee. It's so.
Number 8.
This shit is irate. After I dish you, don't try to be my friend on MySpace. You so fat, you gotta take a shit sitting sideways.
That's it.
7.
These kids are cooked. And my style is raw. Give that to your mum. That's for the child support.
Number 6.
I bet it will go through.
And man, you a bitch. I could pop your mama in front of you and you still won't shoot. Cause they a couple of gay musicians, they play a dildo flute. Like a
dildo flute.
Let's go! Second round! Let's right side!
5.
Fuck, you look like the grandpa from King of the Hill. And you're so short. How are you missing your shins when you fought in no war?
No war. You need to go.
4.
Yo, Franco's been a nervous wreck. Ever since when he was kid, he wished he was big and then he got the reverse effect. Have you even developed into a person yet? Or is your mom still trying to figure out exactly what birth defect? And
Number 3.
Pussy. I'm a pimp. I can always spot a twat. Nigga, I'm tempted to make y'all fag ass walk the block in a mini skirt and a halter top with the words, I heart the cock. You can never be number 1, that's Marv. Sweatshirts, yo, and we ain't nice? Let's see what your city think. Man, you so fucking small you could be a teller at a piggy bank. And your assholes.
Number 1.
Some marriages too. Marriages too. Who said about the smell? These guys are the stench and smell. He's such a fucking geek. He don't want you to laugh. He wants you to LOL. Fuck it.
Oh. when Madness said, he said, "You so short, you could be a teller in a piggy bank." I know I destroyed your punchline, but yeah, that was funny though.
That joint was hilarious.
Yeah. And when he did that he said something about LOL. He said, "You such a nerd. You don't want them to laugh. You want them to LOL."
Yeah.
Retarded.
That was from the London division.
Yeah.
Doing his thing.
What's his name?
It's like
with a silent G.
EURGH. Like I guess I'm about to just run up on you or something.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Those would be my picks too. And
okay.
The one about the flute. Not even the punchline, but his performance of the flute
Of
playing.
the dildo flute. Yes, that was quite a performance.
And the Marv 1 when he said he'll put you in a halter top, have you walk the block. No, he said he'll have you walk the block in a halter top that says "I heart the cocks."
I heart the cock or the cops?
Cock. I thought he said cock.
I thought he said cops.
Nah,
I love the cops. That's just a real way to get beat up. But I think I heart the cock is probably.
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about.
All right.
Yeah, but those that's what really stood out for me, man.
All right, cool.
Kind of brought my battling memories back.
Word. So what's up with the battling? Like you used to battle back in the day?
Yeah, I don't battle anymore, but I used to. Like when I was like that's how I started. I was younger in high school. We used to just battle each other in the lunchroom. Somebody beating on the lunchroom table. It wasn't really battles at first, but then like we were just kicking around on the lunchroom table. Somebody kick a beat, and then somebody else with a big ego would come like whatever and just jump in, and then people would crowd around, and then it turned into a battle. You know what I mean? Like somebody go, "Oh, you heard what he said?" Oh my, try to amp it up.
So then it gets ugly, so then you have to go in on them.
But they ain't never want to get too ugly, you know what I mean?
Right,
High school, I ain't, it's like...
So you kept it on a straight battle tip and never got...
No, they kept it on a straight battle tip.
Okay.
They didn't want to take it to the street, but... Yeah, but so that's how I got into battling, and me and my people used to battle anybody. Like, we battled Raekwon, and when he came up, I don't know if you remember...
Did you grow up in Staten Island?
No, this was in Queens, Jamaica High School.
Oh, okay.
Well, Jamaica High School. Raekwon came up there. He was giving out flyers for Only Built for Cuban Links. Mm-hmm. And we was out there just chilling. And, he gave us the flyers. And first of all, we was outside cutting. Now, if anybody know high school how we did it. We used to be outside chilling, smoking, you know what I mean? All the shorties around us, so we chilling, we cutting class. We ain't go to school. Right. All of a sudden, all the girls got up and left. I mean, all of them. Yo, where y'all going? We look, seen Raekwon and his crew coming up.
Wow.
And I'm a New Yorker, so man, F Raekwon, man.
Right.
Tell him we want to battle. So, started battling, and mind you, I'm in high school. You know what I mean? So it was he took our maths after that, and he never called though.
Alright.
You know what I mean? I think he just wanted to make himself look good. Because little high school dudes gave him a problem.
Alright, but now D.O.E is doing his thing too right about
baby
now. So.
Girl. I don't got a huge old house up in the room, and I don't battle no more, but
You got a pretty well-known battle track though, the Scott Storch joint.
Oh, that's not a battle.
Oh yeah, that's kind of controversial. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
I mean, Scott basically, like, first of all, I'm with Mosley Music Group. That's Timbaland's label. You know what I mean? Like Tim is somewhere else with it, and everybody on his label is somewhere else with it. They don't get into that controversy stuff. They make good music. And, Scott tried to come hardcore with it. Like, I mean, Tim only said a simple line like, yo, I'm a real producer. You just a piano man.
Right.
Scott came back with a full-fledged video talking crazy, talking about he'll slap Timbaland. And I'm like, what? So this is what I do. For everybody out there who don't know, now you're going to know. You got a problem with Timbaland or anybody on Mosley Music Group, you're going to have to deal with me.
Right.
So that's
now
basically...
you have a video out that's kind of circulating YouTube.
The Piano Man video was like, I retaliated to Scott, because he tried to come at Big Homie. So I don't look at it as a battle though. I was having fun, like, you know, Piano Man, making fun of him, had little fake Scott Storch looking like him, right. Chasing him around through the snow. You know, like, it's not a battle. I didn't take him seriously.
You couldn't because, like, I think that's one of the big lessons from Jump Off is you got to come with a swagger that connects to who you really are.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of kids in Jump Off that are kind of nerdy, but they bring a swagger that fits with that, so it works. But Scott Storch is all like, I'm bringing out the banana clip, and you're obviously not that dude. So
yeah, and dude that he had on there with him, he don't even mess with him anymore. So it's like, I don't know if that little thing has something to do with it, but, you know, possibly I could have ended a career before it started.
All right.
Possibly.
So let's go ahead and get into the next segment.
Next one.
This week's top 5 flips were picked by our guests, D.O.E. and J Smooth. Let's check it out.
You talk like you're fucking all smart, but you really don't know
Talk
stuff.
like he's smart, but he got a low IQ, and I knew it. I spit putrid music, always off the top.
You really think you spit flows nasty? You said you got a putrid flow 1,000 times. Yeah, you stink so badly. Oh yeah.
And yes, bro. When I speak with rhymes, I rap sick. You look like you got your jumper off that chick.
His toes will just curl when I flow for the world. Yeah, I got it off the chick. Do you know what it's like to take items of clothes off a girl? Fuck it, yo. No, you can't.
Number 3. Hey, yo, honestly, both you motherfuckers, it's a one-way trip back to the boonies. Now, I know you studied 8 Mile, but this battle ain't not like it is in the movies.
I'ma smother this bitch. I got a great style. I'm like Eminem in 8 Mile, and you're that gay black guy that was supposed to cover my shift.
Yo. And you never saw the pull-ups, but you'll still...
Yo, and we ain't nice? Let's see what your city think. Man, you so fucking small, you could be a teller at a piggy bank.
Hey, yo, listen, that shit that you said there was a shitty prank. Yeah, he's the teller, and you are the fucking piggy bank.
Number 1.
Hey, yo, he's not a criminal. He didn't start out as one. Your rap's done. You're like half son, half man, half midget, half lyrics, half time.
This MC's whacking it shows. Cause he said half, stupid ass, there ain't 3 halves in a whole.
It's okay if you come sloppy.
Those were all hot. The piggy bank one, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And I like the 8 Mile just because heads dig so deep into 8 Mile to get punchlines now.
Yeah.
Like people must be studying the DVD.
I mean, 8 Mile is like, he really took you into the battling world. Like, so I think anything, if you're trying to be a pimp, you better go study one of them pimp movies. You know what I mean? You're trying to be somebody who's trying to be a battle rapper or trying to learn how to, you know, really critique that craft. You got to study stuff like that. So I think that was dope. I like the
Immaculate, the 3 halves
yeah,
and
the
a
3
whole.
halves and a whole.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, Immaculate is sick.
Yeah. And it was last year champions,
big things
right?
in the playoffs. Yeah.
They won last year.
And the champs.
Yeah.
Those are the
That's
champs.
crazy. And they still going hard. Immaculate. Got a future, boy.
For sure. So, yeah, 8 Mile is definitely one of those DVDs where people, like, study. Actually, we had one of our guests on the show, Craig G, did a lot of the writing for the battles. So,
I know Craig
big up
G.
to Craig G. What's
Yeah.
up?
What up, fam? How you? That's my homie right there. He, but the thing about 8 Mile, Eminem flipped the script.
Yeah.
On everything, anything somebody threw at him, he flipped it. I think that's a key part of battling. Because it's like, you come with a hot line and somebody just flip it and throw it back on you.
It changes the whole dynamic. Like,
Yeah.
even if you kind of like, people think your team is losing or whatever, you come back with a dope comeback line, and it's just, it can change the whole game around.
Yeah, comebacks are key to battling. Like, it's the way you come back, you know? It's like any sport. If you fighting and somebody hit you with a blow and you just take it and you knock them out, come on, you're going to look at that like, yo, he almost knocked him out, but then he came back.
And everybody wants to see an underdog win.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's like, you know, a comeback is dope. I think that's why it's dope.
And it's always exciting because when somebody flips like that, you know that it came off the top, and it always directly relates.
Yeah.
If you could fit that into a
Definitely.
multi-syllable scheme, then that's like the most exciting thing you can see.
Word. Knock on wood. Say word at the same time.
Now, Okwerdz has been creating quite a stir with his rants and blogs. Let's see what he hated this week.
JUMPOFF.TV and Okwerdz with what I hated this week. Now, we on some Dave Chappelle shit right now, what I like to call when being a tough guy goes wrong. In this case, we go to Toronto for Justice or Dialect. I don't remember which one he is. But if you try to act like a tough guy and you're not really a tough guy, it's not gonna work. And some shit might happen, as you see in this clip here. He just connected lips with a dude. Man, that sucks. Moral of the story is, if you're not a tough guy, don't be one. Or you might end up kissing another man. Talk about a no homo moment of the week. Ugh. Till next week, happy Thanksgiving, motherfuckers. Peace.
Now, as Okwerdz pointed out, the World Rap Championships witnessed his first kiss between MCs. Let's check out this week's No Homo Pause moments.
Said I look like Wayne, but you look like Baby. You gonna try to kiss me?
I love my balls and I got a hairy cock. Smoke blueberry pot.
And I hate to tell you, but it was the secondhand jeans that I used to have, so it used to be touching my rectum.
I'm spitting for no reason at all, but after this battle, he is appalled after squeezing my balls, and he's 3 foot tall.
You need to go in the bathroom and masturbate. My ass is great.
Within your people's grasp, but you just got served while eating my ass.
He is appalled after squeezing my
Hairy cock. Masturbate while eating my ass. Cause his raps are gay. I love my balls and my ass is great.
Touching my rectum.
You need to go in the bathroom and
Try to kiss me?
I'll smash his hairy cock. Smoke blueberry pot.
The well of cartoon characters and celebs still hasn't run dry. Here are this week's top 10 lookalikes.
Number 10. Are you a white Shaquille O'Neal or do you have a stomach the size of a truck steering wheel?
Number 9.
Yeah, and y'all a couple, y'all probably want to hold hands. Look, a hippopotamus and Roseanne combined up in an old man. Yo, and after this, you got your flow on eBay. Look like Nacho Libre. Matched up with a Mexicano T-Pain. You fucking bitch.
Hey yo, and matter of fact, you ain't gonna even rip it back. Dog, your fucking shit is whack. You look like an owl in a fitted cap. Get the fuck out of here.
This pair sucks. Y'all can kiss my bare nuts. Looks like fucking Wayne and Garth got haircuts. Yeah.
And he's a jealous fuck. He'd probably tell the judge if you were selling drugs. This is what you'd get if Ilma Fudd fell in love with a fat Belgian slut.
Yo, when you go around people, they be acting scary. We looking at some dope fiend and Ashy Larry.
Fuck Ashy Larry. Me. You fucking with the raw dog. You got a hairline like Balrog. And I'll beat you with...
The raps that you dropping, they mad wax, so stop it. Batman and Robin as Fat Man and Goblin.
Number 1. Fuck that. Yo, I hit y'all with some furious force. Yo, real quick, shout out to the men in the yellow hat and Curious George. And listen.
The Red Bull moment of the week is where the MC either had too much or could have done with one more Red Bull. This week it goes to Dialect from the Toronto division for his bops and a host of other backfiring intimidation tactics.
I control the spot. I grab my dick when I dance. You stand and hold your twat.
I grab my dick when I dance. You stand and hold your twat.
How many fouls you gonna try to commit touching me? Fuck this dude, it's history. You up in my face because this faggot tried kissing me.
Boop. 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 Dialect will not be taking part in the next round.
Punchline. Right? Speak.
Again, this week there was just too many chokes and stutters to put into the top 10. So here's a montage of this week's worst fumbles.
Bitch, your fucking angels couldn't even save you.
Bitch, your fucking angel.
Dog, I spit the shit.
Dog, I spit the
Shit that'll make a nigga like 50 wanna pipe my arm.
And I be
make a nigga like 50 wanna pipe
Fetal position, breathing and twitching, leaving him wishing that he wasn't even this. Yo,
leaving him wishing that he wasn't even this.
You should get that fan and make a brace to take the place of the teeth in your face.
Make a brace to take the place of the teeth in your
You see that I'll kick you from here all the way over to your fucking...
all the way over to your fucking...
We're professional battlers. Yeah, no, sorry.
Don't give me a foul, yeah?
We're professional battlers.
Because we're just the perfect vets with the verbs that are certain, fresh.
Fresh. We're just the perfect vets
with the verbs that are certain, fresh.
I started smashing, kid. You couldn't get fitted shit. Oh,
the doper that
you couldn't get fitted shit.
Hit this nigga with so much flow that shit. He'll feel like he lost his manhood and he got ass raped. Fuck.
Hit this nigga with so much flow that shit.
He'll feel like he lost his manhood and he got ass raped.
Freeze frames are photoshopped images or animations from the battles where the fans put their own spin on the punchlines. Here are this week's top 5. Number 5 is George at the Dentist by Professor Camelot.
4.
Number 4 is Chase as a Midget Wrestler by Ringer Inc.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Keynote's Revenge by Moolah.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Haggling on a Fruit Stand by Professor Camelot.
Number 1.
And this week's number 1 freeze frame is Temperate and Irrelevant as Internet Geeks by Kruger. Well, that wraps it up. That's the end of our show. But before we get out of here, I gotta know, what's up with Jay Smooth? What you up to lately?
Well, still doing the radio show, The Underground Railroad, 99.5, Saturday nights at midnight. You could also listen on hiphopmusic.com. And I do the video blog at illdoctrine.com, which you can also check out on XXL's website, xxlmag.com. So we're trying to flood the media as much as we can.
Trying, they're doing it. Yeah, you know, D.O.E, Northside Rider. Currently on the way Timberland record. Working on my album right now. Got a mixtape coming out with DJ Who Kid. Yeah, it's gonna have a lot of key features on there. Can't let you know what. I got a song in rotation called Bottom to the Top, and about to shoot a video for that real soon. I'm about to go out on tour with Tim for the Z100 Jingle Ball Jam, or I forgot the name of it. Sorry, Z100. I love y'all. But yeah.
What cities y'all hitting up?
I don't know the exact dates, but if you go to my MySpace page, you can definitely see the tour dates. My MySpace URL is myspace.com/dominant over everyone.
And shout out to Jump Off one more time. I think it's a real great thing.
Jump
you guys
Off.
do.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Thanks for coming out, y'all.
Thank you.
All right.
Got a strong grip there.
Well, you know, I do a little workout.
Oh,
yeah. So that's the end of this week's World Rap Championships Look Back Show. Check out jumpoff.tv/WRC for all the latest World Rap Championships battles, blogs, standings, and forum talk. I'll see you next week for the final week of the regular season and the playoffs draw. I'm Nemiss. Check me out on jumpoff.tv/Nemiss. Holla.